Hi to whoever just joined. So if you saw the title of the video, I'm thinking about possibly not doing YouTube anymore. Tonight I did go out and do some deliveries, but I just wasn't feeling, I have not been feeling up to doing the deliveries. And then I start to think about like how much effort I put into filming and editing and uploading, and then I just feel like it's a waste of time. So I'm thinking about cutting back on doing deliveries and also just not vlogging at all. Maybe taking down the YouTube channel. I wanted to see what you guys thought of it. Maybe I'm just in my feelings at this point. Maybe I'm overreacting. But it's so much work that goes into this, at least for me, because I really do try my best at editing. I know I'm not that great at it, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the right thing to do. What do you guys think? And I feel like I get hardly any interaction. You feel the same, Gig Girl? Isn't it crazy? Like, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to run a YouTube channel, and I don't even have that many subscribers. I have this many, but I really put so much thought into it, and I'm just like, I watch some channels that have, not to compare myself because comparison is the thief of joy, but I watch some channels that put no effort at all into their videos and they just blow up. Like, I want to be able to say, oh, I have passive income from YouTube or whatever. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it to me. I don't know. And then it's like I try to like touch different areas. Like, I'll talk about looking for a home. I'll do, gig videos, money saving tips. I do so many different topics, and none of them really seem to stick. I think the one that I've been most successful with is probably the gigs, but even then, it's like no one is watching. The ones that you don't edit get the most views. Right. Like, I don't know. And I'm like, comment, subscribe. They don't. They don't. Like, just think about it. I reached 100 subscribers, right? And I had the giveaway. So I have over 100 subscribers. I had a giveaway. Only 8 people entered. 8. And 4 of them I knew. 4 of them are people that I know personally that just probably feel sorry for me and watch my channel. So I don't see it. Like, how can I take the channel to something great, something grand? I feel like I have useful information. I mean, I can't be on here all day, every day, because I have a full-time job. But when I come on here, I think it's pretty entertaining. I don't know. I don't know. And then I'm sitting here eating ice cream. So sad. So yeah, I went out today and I did 11 deliveries, 2 with Uber Eats. I'm sorry, 9 with Uber Eats and two with DoorDash. DoorDash has been so slow in my area. So it's like I work a full work week, try to do some deliveries before work, after work, whatever. And then, of course, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is when I film my vlogs. And I spend Sunday editing and looking for music, making adjustments. And I upload, and I don't know. Hey, Chris. I wish I could do super chat. I can't live stream from my mobile device, and I can't do super chat because I only have 100 subscribers. So DoorDash is lit in Manhattan. I'm sure it is, but Manhattan will not see me. No way. There's no parking for me. Matter of fact, no, on a Sunday, I think you can definitely bang out deliveries. And actually after 7:00, you just double park, put your hazards on, and hope for the best. And only like the really mean meter maids come and get you. But you can make money in Manhattan. The Gig Girl says, do you have YouTube because you like it? You see my old throwback vid. I did it in the past because I like doing it. You have to do what you enjoy. Honestly, so I've had a YouTube channel forever, but I just started like posting videos. At first you don't want to show your face and blah, blah, blah. So I had like voiceover videos, but then I was just like, whatever, I'm going to get in front of the camera. And I enjoy, like, you can watch some of the earlier videos, because I think I have like 30 videos at this point, and this has been less than a year. So you can watch some of the early videos and you can see that my personality comes out. My editing skills have gotten better. Like, I'm so proud of where I've come. So I enjoy it, but I don't see the point in it sometimes. So I don't know. I have to find my niche or niche. I don't even know how you say it, and make it work. Like, I don't want to do channels I don't want to have content that makes no sense to me. So I try to take you guys along with, how I got out of debt, how I'm hustling, try to motivate, the audience, because at one point I needed motivation. So I don't know. What's up with the ride along? It's a lot. Like, it's a lot to film, Chris. So I'll do a ride along for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then some people do a ride along for 2 hours, and it's like 1,000 views. And it's not all about the views and it shouldn't be, but like, what's the point? When am I going to have that video that takes off? That's what I wonder. Because I feel like I do provide useful information. So I just want to get comments, like whoever's watching, what your feedback is. Should I continue to vlog, or just call it quits? Like, hang up my hat, move on, and continue to work my regular day job and, do videos, voiceover videos like I once did before. Gig Girl says, yes, I do. Yeah, I do videos when I feel like it. Editing takes a lot of time. That's why you have to do what you love. It's true. I can't say that I love doing deliveries. I'm just doing it for like extra income. But I don't hate it either. Because if I hated it, I wouldn't do it. You ever tried Instacart? Chris said, have I ever tried Instacart? I have. And maybe like a year and a half ago is when I tried Instacart. And you know I live in Brooklyn, so you know there are many apartment buildings, and some of the buildings are so old that they have walk-ups. So I did Instacart for a while. It wasn't bad, but then like the last straw, I had one customer order so much water. She ordered gallons and gallons of water. She ordered 24-pack water. She ordered 1 liter. And I had to I had to bring all this water upstairs. Up flights and flights of stairs. And I couldn't, I just it wasn't for me. I remember watching, I forget the YouTuber's name, but she was big on Instacart. So she's like, make sure you bring a shopping cart. And thank God that I listened to her, because how was I going to get that water upstairs? Like, it probably would have taken me like 50 trips. So ever since that, I have not gone back on. Like, I do see they have a better model now where you just sign on instead of really signing up for those blocks. But I do have it. I have it on my phone. I think it is best to have as many apps as possible, because you never know when you might need it. So I have it, but I just don't do it. Yeah, it's not popping. But then I watch people videos and they're making like $600-700 a week. So Instacart is not for me, at least not right now, and not where I live, not with all these apartment buildings. Shipped, I think I applied for Shipped and they never got back to me. I know they you can pick up from Target, and where I am, there's at least 3 different Target stores minutes away from each other. I'm right in between 3 different Target stores, and one is like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, like they're so close, but they never got back to me. The Gay Girl says, I thought about doing Instacart, but I'm on the fence about it. Honestly, I would say give it a shot. Give it a shot to determine whether you like it or not, but bring a shopping cart if you can, because you never know what you're going to get in these orders. And so here in Brooklyn, you could either, I think it's called a full service order, where you literally have to shop for the items yourself, or some supermarkets have people who shop for you, and all you have to do is pick up the groceries and go. And I remember getting a bad review because I think the broccoli was spoiled or something, but I didn't pack the bag. This was someone else who packed the bag. That day I just picked up and I delivered, and I got a bad review for spoiled broccoli. What does that have to do with me? So like things like that. Like, I understand there should be a rating system, but broccoli, come on. I wasn't feeling it. Maybe it's something that I would consider. I don't even know if I would consider it. Because the supermarkets that they have on Instacart are literally mostly downtown Brooklyn. Downtown Brooklyn, Bushwick, Bed-Stuy. There's no parking. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. And then the supermarket, I have a ShopRite near my home, and those orders go so quickly. ShopRite and Fairway near my home, they come and they go. I'm not shopping, but I would do a pickup order. Right, that's the thing. So you can see when the orders come in, whether it's full service or just grab and go. And then one time I had a customer, and like the items that she wanted, the supermarket didn't have. So I found that most of the time I spent was on the phone with her trying to choose like an alternate meal. And then sometimes the car didn't go through. Like, I don't want to be bothered. I really don't. That's why sometimes it's so easy to do Uber orders, like Uber Eats orders. You just walk in, get the food, and you bounce. Like, now I gotta sit here and look for the perfect apple and mangoes and I haven't got time for that. Chris says, put a dummy in your car in your passenger seat so you won't worry about tickets. I don't know that I really worry about tickets that much, but I'm telling you, the meter maids are like ninjas. They come out of nowhere, and they will give you a ticket. They start giving you tickets from down the block. Let them have 20/20 eyesight. They'll jot down that license plate, and by the time they park next to you, you already got the ticket. So in my neighborhood, it's very religious, so you don't really get that many tickets, but they still out here. They just plot. What a job to have. They plot and they plot and they just, I don't know. That's why I like when you do caviar, they pay for your ticket. I think they pay every 100 deliveries, they pay for your ticket flat out, which is amazing, especially because caviar is mostly downtown Brooklyn and the condensed areas, Crown Heights, Bushwick, blah, 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 where they'll give you a ticket just for driving straight. So it's good that like each delivery platform has their own like plus, and Caviar's thing I think is to pay for the ticket. And it's just a higher payout. They pay the most in the city to me. DoorDash did buy Caviar. I feel like they did that a few months ago, but I don't do DoorDash at all. I think I did one DoorDash order in December, and prior to that, maybe it was in 2018. So I'm not really a fan of DoorDash. I'm not a fan of any service that I have to walk in, order your food, wait, pay with a card, the card gets declined. Then you gotta, if you want to, pay out of your own pocket, and then they'll reimburse you on the next pay during the next paycheck or pay period. But then you got to think about it. The money that you're using to pay for the declined order, you've already paid taxes on, right? So yes, they give it back to you, but then you got to pay taxes on that again. It's like I'm not doing it. And Caviar I haven't done in a while simply because I don't want to be downtown. I don't want to be downtown. It's not my thing. Like, it's too much activity. They opened the Apple Store downtown, the Barclays Center. It's like the new Manhattan. I try to avoid that area as much as possible. I'll go to Queens. I'll stay in this end of Brooklyn, but no way. No way. So my top, the apps that I do the most are Grubhub and UberEats. The gig girl said, if the card gets declined, I will not do the order. Most places I go to don't need a card. Honestly, I watch other YouTubers, Uber Eats videos, and they have a card. They got to place orders, and even Grubhub has a card. I hope it never, ever comes to New York. I don't want that card nowhere near me. I hope they never launch it. For what? I don't want it. It's too much that goes into it. Then you're online, holding up the line, the card gets declined. It's all embarrassing. Like, it just eats up so much time, and it's not like you're getting paid $25 for an order. It's like $4 or $5, and you've invested 40 minutes sometimes having to drive to the location, pick up the food. I'm good. I am good. Ditmars is a good area. Ditmars. Is that by Rikers? I think it's by Rikers Island, right? Ditmars. I think. I know it's in Queens, but I feel like it's near Rikers. And there's a bakery over there that I love. Martha's Bakery. Delicious. And Gig Girl, I know you said in your area that Uber Eats is kind of dry, right? And that's the thing too, like you watch all of these videos and there are people making hundreds. Like if I hustle, I make a decent amount, especially just for the 3 days. But it all depends on the market. And everyone has these strategies. Like if you go out at this time and you do this and you batch, like we don't have any control. It is literally them sending us the orders. We're not reaching into a bag and just picking out the best ones. Get Girl said Uber Eats has a card. It's not in my area. I hope they don't give us one, right? Because I don't want it. I don't want it. She said, yeah, after 2 or 3 orders, it stops on Uber Eats. Let me tell you something about Uber Eats in Brooklyn. It's 24 hours. It is 24 hours. When I was getting out of debt, I would be up 2, 3, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I'll just leave the app on. I'll be laying down, the app goes off, I'm up because guess what? The orders are like $15, sometimes $19. It's 24 hours. You know, New York is a city that never sleeps, and guess what? Uber is not sleeping also. So it was really, that's their thing. Like, you can make money, definitely. And that's where I think Uber like really excels, you know, that is 24 hours and you can sign on whenever you want. There's no block and it works everywhere, any state. Definitely. And Uber is big. I've worked many of these gig app jobs and Uber is always popping, always. So we have 2 thumbs up and 4 people. Come on. Yeah. So in your area, Gig Girl, I know DoorDash is number 1. And Chris, you do DoorDash mostly too, right? I don't know what happened to Grubhub. You saw in my previous videos, I was getting orders for $19, $15, $16. And then today I signed on at 5:30. I didn't get my first my only Grubhub order until like 9:45. Hours with nothing, which doesn't make sense. And then when I did get an order, it was for 2. Like the orders were so late, it was disgusting. When I went to pick up at the Burger King, it was a Burger King order and this restaurant called Affy's or Fees. And because I know Affy's was like a more dine-in restaurant, they would take a little longer. I wanted to do the Burger King order first. When I got there, the guy was like, this order came in an hour ago. We made it an hour ago. You know that food is cold. You know those French fries are soggy. And the person ordered a shake. But what can I do? I know Grubhub is beta testing the new app. And I received the email 2 days ago to sign it. I don't know what difference it's going to make. I did get 2 emails to, it was a survey discussing like gig apps. And it took me about 25 minutes to complete the surveys. But the questions were asking about 2 main companies, Uber and Grubhub. A little bit of Postmates here and there, but 2 main companies the questions were about Uber Eats and Grubhub. And I sat there and I filled it out. And then at the end, they asked, do you want to know who sponsored this survey? And guess what? It was Uber. So I don't know if they're working. I mean, you hear talks that they're going to merge with possibly Grubhub. But I kind of feel that that's correct because the questions they were too geared towards those 2 companies. Chris said he only did 3 orders on DoorDash. Yeah, DoorDash is not, I just can't. I can't. I like when there's a line and I can walk in and go like this, Uber, and then they could be doing something and they just want to get me out of the restaurant, that they pick up the order and go. But when it's DoorDash, you gotta wait in line. There's no special DoorDash order line. You gotta wait in line, place the order, wait for the food. It's not worth it. I gotta do 200 deliveries and to be able to schedule on DoorDash. DoorDash has this thing, Dash Now, but you still gotta pick time. Like, you still have to set a time to dash. Like, to me, it's a false Dash Now button, you know? It's not real. Like, I don't know. Let me see if I can show y'all. Is it gonna come up? So it's saying areas that are very busy. Bushwick. Ain't nobody going down there. Ain't no parking. And then you could you could schedule yourself. I'm not doing this. As far as your Get Girl said, as far as your channel, leave it up. Just upload when you feel motivated to share something, at least for a little while. Yeah, because honestly, I think there's still some valuable information on there, whether it's about the NACA home buying process. You know, I really went into how to calculate your PITI, like that. Those are great videos. But then some of them is like, Chris said, only when it's really busy you could dash without a schedule. DoorDash ain't gonna see me. At one point it was good, but they fell off. And I don't even know if that many companies that use DoorDash anymore. I know like Popeyes, McDonald's, but even McDonald's, you gotta go in there, wait online, order the food. Not doing it. Not doing it. For everyone watching, do you have any content suggestions that you would like to see? Because maybe a part of me wanting to discontinue the channel is I'm just doing the same thing over and over. It's so repetitive that I feel like I have nothing to offer. So if you guys have suggestions, like Gay Girl, I know you wanted me to walk through like my strategies, and I tried to do that the last video. Because a lot of people just want to talk about the money. Oh, I made this much money, but they don't want to tell you how much gas they use. They don't want to really show you the hours, or they only show you the good parts. So in the last video, I tried to get into like, this is what I do. This is how much it costs. I feel like I filled up my tank today. It costs another $25. Chris, this is the second time you mentioned this challenge. What is this challenge? Explain it to me, please. Please. Is that better or is it too bright? Oh, I think it's too bright. Still not better. Maybe this is better. Yeah. What's this challenge, Chris? Because I don't know what you're talking about. Tell me. Good Girl, what days do you normally go out and do your deliveries? Is it just like once in a while, or do you have set days? Chris said this challenge is to work 10 hours every day for a month on Uber. Well, I definitely can't do that. I work 5 days a week, 8 to 4. I cannot do that challenge, Chris. Have you tried it? And if so, how successful were you? While I'm here, let me give a few channel shout outs. Hit this computer. would work with me. The first I'm gonna do is, Gay Girl says she works Wednesdays and Fridays usually, and sometimes random days, also random days. What I try to do is like, I'll do maybe 1 or 2 before work, but my powerhouse days are definitely Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I never really used to go out on Friday nights, but I started going out now. So, but Sundays are always a great day. I don't know why I love Sundays. Maybe because the parking is suspended. Chris said, gig where you do Uber. What do you mean gig where you do Uber? Gig where you do Uber. Okay. Explain it to me, Chris. There's a good channel. Gig Life is hilarious. The Gig Girls channel is great to me. God, am I going to be able to find these? Chris, I see you got a channel, but I don't see you making any videos. What borough? I live in Brooklyn. I live in Brooklyn where the rent is too high. People all walk around with a screw face. But Queens, I like to work in Queens when I get the chance. I've never done the Bronx. I will never do the Bronx. I've done Manhattan twice. I've done Staten Island twice. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let me see. The Gig Girl. Ooh, my computer is so slow. All right, so I'm just doing some channel shout outs. Show these channels some love. These are very informative. Chris said the Bronx is wash up. The Bronx is just too far. And I'm not doing it. The Bronx is like another world to me. And I'm just not familiar with it. And I'm not driving that far. I'ma just listen a little. This is my bedtime. So if I get quiet, it's because I'm sleepy. Thanks for the shout out. Girl, my bedtime is like 8:30. It's the weekend, so I think I'm grown by staying up until 12:10. But I don't blame you for going to bed because I'm probably gonna do the same thing too. Let me shout out Michelle's channel. Hold on. Michelle, she makes videos every day, almost every day. And she's well versed with the what's going on in the industry. And who else can I shout out before I go? My girl Desi. She is a gem. Why can't I find her channel here? Oh God. Did she change her name? Oh God. I can't find her channel, but check out Desi's. Oh no, here it goes. She changed it to just Desi. Okay. I'm gonna get a pro. I'm gonna get a GoPro and go all out Uber Eats delivery. Honestly, I have a I mentioned this in my last video. I have the Osmo Pocket and I love it. It's a little gimbal and it's dope. The head, it just is popping. So this could be another alternative to get in the GoPro. And you could also like clip this to like your backpack or whatever. So think about getting that too, Chris. I love, 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 love this thing. The good girl said my bedtime is usually around 10, but I saw your video and decided to click on it. You have good videos. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Chris, what you talking about hood delivery? What do you mean? You gonna do hood deliveries with the GoPro? The whole New York is the hood. Don't let anybody fool you. The entire New York is the hood. Just different levels. It's the whole thing. Yep, so I have been on for 38 minutes or so now. I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, thank you guys for chatting with me. The ones that stuck around. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Gay Girl, for interacting. I'll leave the videos up, but I think after the upload that I'm gonna do on Sunday, I don't think I'm gonna upload for a while. Good night, Miss Brown. Who's Miss Brown? Is there Miss Brown in the chat? I don't know who Miss Brown is because that's not my last name. So whoever you're talking to, Chris, good night to them. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Look out for my next video on Sunday. And yeah, I'm on my Jamaican. Chris, are you Jamaican? Miss Brown? Who is Miss Brown? Brown skin? I don't know. Anyway, good night, guys. Bye.